Welcome guys to Game 7. In this video I wanted to show you guys a bit of the opening battles that these guys were having. Chigorin and Steinitz were having a huge battle in the Evans Gambit. So let's take a look at how it went. It went Bishop C4, Bishop C5, B4. Bishop takes C3. I assume this is all theory at the time. I have no idea what people play now. Probably not this stuff. But they kept getting this position. And quite honestly, Steinitz was getting some pretty crummy looking positions. D5, knight D8. We can see that his pieces are backed up. White is up a pawn, but this knight on D8 doesn't look so good. So this position gets repeated a few games later. And at this point, Steinitz has to figure out what to do. So, I mean, I guess you guys could try to figure out what to do, or we could just kind of, you don't have to in this case. It's like it's a little early in the game for that. But basically, Steinitz played the move Bishop to B6. But after knight A3, Black has some real difficulties, because Black would love to castle, very much so. But knight to B5 creates some problems, because the queen needs to keep an eye on this knight. So if queen G6, we take the knight. However, if queen C5, Bishop E3 traps the queen. So and if A6, instead of castles, if A6, knight B5 looks good anyway, because pawn takes, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes knight, potentially followed by queen takes C8. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we could try to trap the queen there. I haven't really worked that out, but the point is, white has a lot of pressure in these lines. So after knight A3, Black played queen G6, just trying to get out of this alive. But after bishop takes knight, king takes, knight takes E5. Black's position was horrible. The king's in the middle of the board. White's not even down any material. It's just a bad position. After queen F6, knight F3, queen takes pawn. Black's up a pawn now, but E5 is a really strong move. And it went C6, D6. Look at this bishop. Can't move at all. King F8, bishop to B3, maybe going to swing the queen around. H6, and now queen H4 with the idea of queen to E5. I'm sorry, E7, which would be crushing. G5, queen H5, queen to D3, rook on A to D1, queen to H7, which is a little odd. But you know, the thing is funny is, like, if we go here, white can probably even play this move. And if you ever take it, I can win a piece with D7, because that bishop on C8 is horrible. So he played queen H7, which is a really sad move to have to make. Knight to C2, just trying to slowly bring that other piece into the game. Knight to D4. Now he played queen G6. He wants to take with the king at this point. But white keeps queens on the board. H5, just desperately trying to do something, but after knight F5 check, white simply takes a pawn off. White is up a pawn now. Well, no, he's not. The pawn material is even, but this bishop is like a total disaster. Black's king is under attack. Black's pieces suck. This position is basically just lost. H4. For some reason, he played king H1. It's a little strange, but whatever. He wanted to go F4. I guess it's an okay move. Now he played G4, which is interesting. H takes, knight takes, rook H6. Knight takes F7, a nice move. And F5. And after king E8, pawn takes, knight to E4. Because of the threat of knight F6 and D7, Steinitz simply resigned. So what you saw here was a typical opening pattern they've been having, where Chigorin has just been kicking Steinitz's butt in the Evans Gambit. Last game he messed up a little bit, but this game, a complete annihilation, and Steinitz is going to have to do something to fix that, because he's now down 4-3 in the match. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.